Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. And this is my first video reaction of 2022. Happy New Year, everyone! I hope that you're all doing very well. I had a really good break. I visited my best friend and his family for Christmas, and we were working on writing songs for our next record. And then when I came back, I had a really nice low-key New Year's at home, and I have not contracted oh my gosh, as I like to call Omicron, yet, and so I feel very fortunate. So I hope all of you are staying very well and healthy in spite of the rising numbers. It is pretty spooky. And so I hope that everybody is feeling good and that this year is going to be better for everyone, both in terms of health and everything else. So I'm going to jump right in here. This is a request from my viewer and friend, Loris Hassani. And as you guys know, Loris is a super fan of Ofra Haza. He's one of two of my patrons who really love her. And I've definitely grown to have a large amount of respect and appreciation for her as an artist as well, from my exposure to her music. For those of you who haven't seen any of my other reactions on her, just some quick background. Ofra is known as the Madonna of the Middle East. She is of Yemenite heritage. She grew up in Israel and came from kind of a poor, humble family. And she was discovered by her manager when she was singing for like a local theater troupe, singing Yemenite songs. And he recognized her talent, and she went on to have a very long and illustrious international crossover career, singing not only religious music, but really blending the sounds of the East and the West, and really had success across the globe with somebody that sang in a number of different genres, including some major motion picture soundtracks. She soundtracks, not tracts. I can say words. She collaborated with a lot of really well-known artists, and she would still be making music today, probably, if she hadn't died tragically of AIDS. And she contracted HIV at a time when it was still very stigmatized. It wasn't a chronic illness that can be managed like it is now, and she really felt so scandalized by having HIV that she didn't reveal it to her fans until she entered the hospital in her final days. So it really came as a shock to everyone that she was suffering. And it's really quite tragic that her life was cut so short. So that kind of brings us up to the present, and the song that I'm going to be reacting to today is one that I have reacted to before, but this is a live version. The song is called Nin Alu, and this performance is from the year 1990. Nin Alu, it comes from a poem that begins with the words Nin Alu dalate nadivim dalate mavom lo nin alu. Even if the gates of the rich are closed, the gates of heaven will never be closed. So I'm excited to listen to this and jump right in. I'm not going to be wearing headphones today because I just got a new iMac, which I'm very excited about, but I don't have all of the converters and various things that I need to use my studio headphones. So I'm just going to be playing it in the room. But of course, I will screen record so you'll get a nice, clean sound. As always, I will be interrupting the video at least once so that my video doesn't get flagged or blocked, but I will put a link to the uninterrupted playback in the description box below, as well as my other relevant links, including to the courses that I teach in piano and singing, and the ways that you can get in touch with me if you want me to react to a particular song or artist. All right, so that being said, let's jump right in and check out this live version of the song Nin Alu, performed by Ofra Haza in the year 1990.
All right, and now let's welcome All right, let's welcome. All right, let's welcome now Ofra Haza. Ofra Haza. Ofra Haza.
Pause it there for a moment so that I don't get flagged. I know it's annoying. There's not really a good place to stop it, and I feel like I'm interrupting the flow, but I just don't want to get my video blocked. So can you imagine going to the Monterey Jazz Festival and just hearing this haunting drone and then having this absolutely stunning woman come out dressed in this beautiful costume and sing that opening line with really no backing behind it? You know, there's just that drone and her haunting, beautiful, otherworldly voice singing in that very Eastern way with all of those silulim and melismas. It would be really arresting, you know, and like nothing else that you probably would hear at that festival. Certainly does not sound like traditional jazz, and you can see that this really marries a lot of disparate elements in a really unique way. And then that really cool beat comes in underneath and the synthesizers, and I guess it's like a bassoon playing that melody line that is the really catchy one that she sings as well, the da 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 it's such a cool combination of things that I think it would really be like this standout moment of the festival. You know, she really was something special and unique that I think really stands out. And she has such a presence too. From the moment that she walks on stage, she just radiates this like inner beauty and luminosity, and it's like impossible to take your eyes off of her. So she just had like this really amazing star quality, and the music is so unique and so beautiful. So yeah, really, really love it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
No, I love you like no other in my prayer. Haya, shamero sewa shobi mi yombari on Nin Alu. Nin Alu, Nin Alu.
Very cool. Very high energy, dynamic performance. I love that they create those almost like the sound of like loops, you know, like it has a very like 90s sound of like electronic music, but they're doing it live, you know, there's like a lot of these like repeating complex melodic figures that have a lot of like really quick, complex rhythms to them as well, where she's like matching instruments, playing the same line, and it takes a lot of accuracy. You know, she's singing very, very quickly. She's singing in a number of different languages. So there is just so much musical complexity to the technical aspects of this performance, and she just carries it out and executes it so phenomenally and cleanly. It really takes a high level of skill, and I'm just really impressed by her star quality. You know, I think she's so beautiful, and when she smiles at the end, it just really like lights up the room. So I think if you were in the audience at this Monterey Jazz Festival in 1990 and you saw this really unique act, I'm sure you were blown away and you just knew that you were witnessing a star. So I thought it was beautiful, really interesting combination of elements, beautiful song that I've really come to love. And of course, it's always a pleasure to see Ofra in action. She's such a consummate professional, such an amazing performer. So it's always a joy. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care. Don't catch Oh My Gosh. And of course, happy singing.